Oh, hello guys, welcome back. We had a lot of fun today. And most of it we got in by 4 o'clock, and we're still going strong. What happened was we worked on the manifestation thing, and was doing that with Odin. You're going to get this kind of out of order, but oh well. So we're listening to that because he'd encouraged me to listen to it, and to work on manifestation, you're supposed to relax and actually not do any of the work. I'm finally starting to get this. And so we worked on that, and then right after that, guys, right after that, the wolf totem thing started to play, and I was like, oh, I would really, really love to know for certain and for sure that I have wolf totem. And sometimes you wonder, like, well, I work with Loki and Odin, is that why I see wolves and foxes everywhere? And I listened to Wolf Totem, and that got me up. I'd almost been dead asleep listening to the manifestation thing, but that perked me up. I got some coffee, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go out, and I'm gonna go get donuts. I know, it's a donut thing, right? Donuts are my magical energy product, I swear. I go trotting up, and as I'm trotting up, I'm thinking, well, I can either be prideful and not go back to the DQ, or I can go and get a hot dog. So I went, I got a hot dog. And as I'm waiting for my hot dog, these young kids come up, and I'm like, oh my god, the 1980s are back. This is so cool. The girl had on the spandex it had rips in them, and she had the hair done up, like they did for aerobics class and everything. It was like the 1980s all over again, and I love that era. So that was really cool. And got my food. Nothing else extra special happened. There were some pretty clouds in that, but it was like, okay. And I'm coming home, and Loki goes, you want those donuts? Because, that's what it originally went out for. I'm like, yeah, I want donuts. So I try to cross the street with my drink. I said, we're doing this backwards. I never do it this way. I go in, I grab the donuts, and instead of the really cute, very gay girl that checked me out earlier, there was a very cute guy there. And he had this tattoo that I noticed after I swiped my card and everything. I noticed his tattoo, and I'm like, oh my god, is that a wolf tattoo? He's like, yeah. And he was kind of shy, and then I'm like, that is awesome. So he's pulling off his sleeve and he's showing me the tattoo. It was this beautiful wolf with the forest behind it. I couldn't think of anything to say, but that is awesome. So that was awesome. It was like Wolf going, yes, I am here. And one of the very important things I'm finding how manifestation works for me, and this might not be how it works for you, is to be our authentic self. And I don't mean highfalutin thing. I mean, eat our natural diet, follow our natural desires. And what I mean by that is, like, if you're eating a standard American diet now, don't change. There's really nothing in the universe that says you must become a vegetarian, or if you're a vegetarian, you must go out and eat junk food, or you must do this or that. You don't have to change your diet, you don't have to change your lifestyle, because what's going to happen is if you change, you're eventually going to break and go crazy. We went to VR, and we went to the club. We went to the club, and they have changed it, guys. They were like, oh yeah, if we let all the scrubs in here, all they're going to do is be bothering the fine gentlemen that visit this establishment. So they changed it. So now it's paid members only. And I'm like, sweet. I never saw anyone else in there, but I was like, yeah, dude, this is a problem in the making. And a lot of guys pointed it out. They said, there's just going to be 5 million scrubs in here. They're never going to buy the game. They're just going to be hitting up paid members for free. And I'm sure they thought, like, for 5 seconds, oh, hey, if a guy buys his friend a dance, the friend will buy the game. Oh, hell no. He'll just hit his friend up all the time for dances, what'll happen. So they're like, yeah, we're not doing that. Girls are so beautiful. They're so beautiful. Because Oculus updated its drivers. Again, like, twice in, like, 2 weeks. So, in like a week. And we went into our main home, and I said to Odin, I said, I love you so much, baby, but I can't stand this anymore. He said, I wondered when this was going to happen. So we changed it back to the original kind of Viking-y thing you saw, and it's kind of like in that weird in-between phase where we're not sure if we should put the old artwork of the gods up, but we do have the statues up. We have the wooden floors and everything back up. And I said we don't have to overdo it. And that's what I'm learning about manifesting, is you don't have to overdo it. And if you're not naturally hyper spiritual, you don't have to become naturally, unnaturally hyper spiritual. We can have a room with like all this Viking stuff and we already have the beautiful axe and spear back, and we have Thor's hammer back. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not bad, and a peaceful room is good. That's not how it works. At least it's not how it works for me. And then I was like, oh my god, I wish our zombie game worked, because there's a free zombie game. And I want this to work in this worst way, but it seems like ever since I changed my gaming chair, I feel like I'm a little lower, though I could reset that, but I'm way too low in this zombie coaster game. They made a new version of it. I'm like all the way down at the floor, guys. So I'm gonna check that, but manifestation works. And I told you guys, when it's not working, I'm gonna tell you, and when it's working, I'm gonna tell you. But the best thing of all is Loki working just for me, relaxing and listening to Loki and Odin, because as I was on my way up, I couldn't make my choice. I was like, okay, universe, give me a sign. And a bright red truck had passed me and gone to the gas station, and a girl had been walking home from the DQ, and I'm like, okay, I got a sign for both places. Now what does that mean? So, it was definitely one of those things where I've never watched a special, but there's this thing, if you're willing to play with the universe will play with you. And as we're doing this manifesting, and I'm working out, why do I think this stuff won't come, and such forth and such not, I'm feeling a lot better, and I'm letting go of a lot of stuff. A lot of wolf people can have a lot of tummy issues, which I can, because wolf people hold it all inside. We actually do. That's why when we finally do explode, it's spectacular fireworks for everyone. Because we hold it all inside. We're very intuitive people, and we kept getting shut down as a kid because everything she's saying, I'm like, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, I would know about people, and that's actually, I figured out, that's why I scare people, because I can read people really fast. And I can hear what they're really saying. I'm not like reading people's thoughts. Don't get scared. I'm not somehow psychically watching you as you watch the video and reading your thoughts, and I really wouldn't care to read your thoughts anyhow. But I can read your body language pretty good, and I can read the inflection in your voice, and I can just kind of tell if you're honest or dishonest. It's why I like being a security guard. And one of my favorite things of being a security guard was to sneak up behind people as they were stealing stuff and say really loud, "Can I help you today?" And they would scream and jump, and I'd watch them jump. Okay, guys, tell them about the bird. Tell them about the bird. Okay. There's this wolf place that takes in wolves and tries to rehabilitate them, get them either back out into the wild or give them a home. And they don't release animals at this particular place in with the wolves because they thought it would be too cruel. Well, birds like to scavenge off wolf kills. They like to come down and eat the fat and stuff. It's a natural part of a bird's diet. The suet feeders you put out, well, out in the wild, they'd be getting that off a wolf kill if they could get it. And there's this one wolf that would take a piece of meat, nice fatty piece of meat, and he would put it by the fence, and then the wolf would hide in the bushes and wait. And you gotta remember, a wolf is never going to catch a bird, okay? It's just never going to be able to happen. Well, the bird would come down and start eating all that meat, and this wolf paw would shoot out, smack the bird up against the fence. And while the bird was all dazed and confused, the wolf would come trotting out and grab the bird. Wolf caught 3 birds in 1 hour. He's like, yay, my favorite wolf story. So we're doing pretty good, and we're doing foxy energy too. We're not going to leave the fox behind. In fact, he got a beautiful fox art print for behind his one thing. And I said we can totally make one of the temples an all Loki temple, but sometimes he gets bored. If it's all for him, he could actually get very bored very fast. He likes having company, so for right now, he's good. I think Lord Freya and Freyr are kind of over their temple. I think all the WoW is gone, so I keep getting this push of no, seriously, we know you love us and everything, but you can have this. We don't need it anymore. So life is going good. And I figured I would share that with you guys because I know you guys are probably scared and like, she's not going to the club anymore. She's not eating junk food. Don't worry, I'm going to the club and I'm eating junk food. I didn't become a super nice spiritual person overnight. Loki's like, yeah! And Loki and I were both in the club like, I love it when she's upside down. So yeah, we were both in the club enjoying the dancers and, you know, talking to all the ladies. And they changed the system, guys. They scared the hell out of me. I was trying to bring up the cash like you do. Well, they decided that was something only peasants do. Now you have to hit this certain button and then it will say you can call the girl over, offer her a drink. Well, there's no chance to offer her a drink yet. So you call her over and then she goes into her dialogue and then you get whatever dance you prefer. But they scared the hell out of me because I'm like trying to get money and I'm like, I have no money. I have no money. Oh my god, did they change something? Do I have to pay actual money for this dance? Where's my money? Why can't I talk to the pretty girl? So, and Loki thought it was hilarious. And when we figured out the system, we really figured it out. So we'll probably go back into the club later on. We downloaded a coaster pack and I'm just feeling really good, really high energy. 95.9% of my personality is Coke. I don't know why. I drink Pepsi, not the same thing. I drink diet soda, not the same thing. There's less caffeine in it. There is sugar in it, but if I have a lot of sugar in my diet, I usually don't have this energy. It's this magical Coke thing. Maybe it's the caramel color makes me bling off the walls. I don't know. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.